Oh, it's my audio tracks. Wait. Does this work? Yes! I figured it out. I'm so smart.
Yes! I figured it out.
I gotta mute it over there so it doesn't start echoing a bunch. Okay. We're good, everyone. We're back. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Alright, what's up? 71 on Necro's side. Guy... yeah, I'm gonna move the sub count thing. I might just turn it off if I can't find a good spot for it, because I have these text overlays now. Actually, you know what? That's fine. I'm gonna actually go in and turn that one off. Well, here, I'm gonna hide this from stream just because I don't know if there's anything in these settings that I shouldn't be showing on the stream. Because I don't know how these all work, but, the one that I have down there is like a tracker for like how many deaths you have at each checkpoint. Like a low death I'll say it. It's a low death tracker. GD reference, guys. It's so funny. But yeah, I'm gonna have that one off because if I'm doing Goldenberry runs, then obviously there's hopefully gonna be no dying at all. And then that way it won't get in the way of the sub count. So that should work. Yeah, alright, we're good. Now everything's good, finally, you know. Oh, this screen will be up for a bit longer. Yeah, it's been 11 minutes, and I'm just now starting to do stuff. But it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna warm up with this a little bit. I haven't really warmed up much with this game yet. But yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. What did I just... What? I don't know what I... Wait, what was this set to before? I don't know. It's fine. It's probably not gonna be an actual thing that causes major issues. Ooh. Yo, that did exactly what I wanted it to do. Not a common experience with Seekers. No, dude, I almost just did the whole checkpoint death list, dude. Don't do that from the beginning, please. Like, why did that happen like that? You just pick him up and then you just win, bro. And then, yeah, there's my funny strat. You go up there, you get the heart, and then you're up there. It's so cool. That's gonna be fun, because it's kind of a decently hard trick to pull off. So, like, I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be, like, guaranteed that I get the berry, because, like, messing up that trick, like, you don't leave the room, and Theo doesn't leave the room, so, like, I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think there's a way to die once I'm in there, as long as I just do the trick. But it's, like, actually difficult enough to the point where, like, it might take me a bit to do. So then... There's no way out of this. Why am I talking so... But yeah, like, it's gonna be funny because I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be celebrating because I'm gonna be like, oh, I did it, right? And then it's gonna take me another, like, 5 minutes to pull off the trick and then actually, like, collect the berry, but all of that is assuming that I actually get there today. I did this wrong again, dude. What am I doing, bro? Yeah, I'm practicing this room despite having literally never gotten here from the beginning, and probably I'm not going to get here from the beginning. But we're gonna try anyway, because you don't just not practice something just because you're not gonna get there, you know? Oh. Well, that's a problem. I don't think I can do the room now. Yeah, I can't even reach that. Cool. Wow. Imagine that happens with the berry. I didn't even know that was possible. You can close it in that door? Like, I knew that they could get, like, crushed like that, but that is quite the place for it to happen. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more consistent with these last 2 checkpoints for sure, but this part right here, I will say, the third of these red blocks in this room, oh, well, that's gonna blow it up anyway, and then you jump off that, and then for some reason, it just never charges it. Like, okay, it did the thing where streamer irony, where you talk about something not working properly, and then it just works properly to, like, make you look dumb, but hello? Okay. I think other than completely botching that first room, that was deathless. That's nice. But yeah, I've had a problem where, like, the Seeker will just, like, fly right up next to me, but then not actually hit the red block. So then, like, I just have to knock it down, and then it explodes, but it's too low down for the explosion to trigger the thing. So then I just gotta kind of sit there and just, like, pray, and it never goes well. But there are not very many things with Seekers that do go well, so that was my only problem with 5A Golden, is that it literally just feels like I'm guessing. But some of these rooms have been a little bit more consistent, which is nice. Alright, nice. Now, can I do the trick? Oh, I got it first try, wow. Alright, nice. I don't even think that was, like, was that deathless? I don't know, I think, like, other than the mirror thing and crushing the Seeker, I think that was deathless. No, apparently I died, like, 5 times or something. Alright. We're just gonna go for this, I guess. Actually, no, I want to run the one thing. I'm gonna use debug. Hold on, I'm gonna cheat, guys. If it lets me? Hello? Dude, I'm pressing the thing and it's not, like... Hello? I'm trying to get to the debug map, because there's this one thing that I want to practice still, but it's not letting me do it. Maybe I have to go from here. I guess not. I don't know. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to get over there, like, legit. Which, yeah, there's a skip somewhere in this chapter that I've yet to learn. If I died at the one room that I'm talking about, like, way too many times, then I'll just probably cave and go learn that, but I didn't learn it initially because it looked really hard, but I'm now realizing that it's, like, 30 seconds into, like, a 5-minute run, so it's probably a thing that's worth investing in, but I don't know how, like, difficult it is, but I just know that it's early on enough, and it saves enough time that it's probably worth it. Because as you can see at the bottom, I have 7 deaths at the room, which I'm about to get there, so it'll make sense. This one. I don't know why, I just can't do the cycles in this room. Like, for the life of me. There's just no... It can't be done. Like, these first ones are easy. Stop. That's the easy part. Don't do that. This one right here. This and the thing that's after it. I can't do it. Like, even if I use the thing where you dash into the bubble and it makes it go, like, instantly. Like, okay, well, I guess I got it that time, but... Like, it's not by skill that I'm getting it. That's the problem, is that, like, regardless of anything. Can you... Is this that, like, skip... Oh! I have to do that again? Like, entirely? Because I didn't leave the... Whatever. It's probably good for practice anyway, but... Okay, twice in a row. Not bad. So, is this the skip? Do I have to, like... Do I have to do one of those weird, like, bunny hop looking things? That doesn't look like it's gonna give me nearly enough distance. Maybe I could, like, dash into the screen and then do that or something. Maybe that's the way. Oh, that's close. That is close. Oh! I figured it out! I have figured it out. But the thing is, you still have to do the hard room. That's the problem, is that the one room in that area that I struggle with, like, is the one that I have to do. Because I have to get in there, and you can't get in there, because the door. Unless you go, like, in here? Is that the skip? Yes, it is, actually. I've seen... No, but you still need to hit the button that's in that room, and then go get the bubble. Like, there's no point in this skip. I don't think the thing that I just did actually saves any time. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning, and we're just gonna figure this out. Why didn't I? Okay. Guys, new PB for the stream. Oh my god, I'm so good. I got to, like, the third room of the entire thing. What a wonderful run. I bet it will get very far. And definitely not die to this room. Oh, see, look, I told you. Watch, this is the one. We're getting to the mirror checkpoint. I'm just gonna fluke everything first attempt of the stream. And then die to, like, some random seeker for no reason. I mean, that would be pretty fitting to fluke the thing that I now have 7 deaths at and 1 pass. It's gonna be so funny if it happens, because the current run thing is just gonna shoot up from 9 to, like, 2. Well, I was definitely not touching that wall, bro. Holy... Alright, let's do it. Let's lock in. This is the one, right? Oh, past the thing. No, I almost got through. Dude, I thought it was gonna happen. Alright, try 2. Let's see, are we gonna get it? Let's Just another one of those Goldens where you just got this, like, huge cutscene, and then, like, the hardest room you've ever seen in your entire life. Okay, wait, the attempt matters now. Oh, that's not good. The attempt actually means something. I have to, like, lock in now. Okay, both keys. We're making moves here. I just need to not die to the one room, and then we're fine. Yeah, this is PB room. Dude, I was gone. No, no. I started climbing as early as possible. That one was not in my control. I had such a bad, like, landing on the block. I literally... Because I knew that I died to it last time from climbing up too late, so I initially went as early as possible. And it was still not enough, so... I guess I was just too low on the block. That kind of sucks, but... Whatever. There, PB room on attempt 2, so... It'll start to set the standard for me that I'm just gonna start getting there, like, every attempt, because that would be nice. If I can get to that, like, CC5 every attempt, then that would be fine. Because even though I'm constantly dying to it, if I'm constantly getting to it, and then also passing it once every couple attempts, like, that would be nice. That's all I need, is consistency. I'm fine to die to the same room over and over if there's like a glimmer of hope that I'll pass it every now and then. Okay, 2 in a row. This consistency is scary. Wait, why am I going this way? This isn't the way yet. I forgot there's an extra thing I have to do before I actually get another chance. That was close. That dash always looks close. Like, I never actually am 100% confident that I'm gonna make that one. Alright, nice. Alright, now don't blow it instantly, please. Third time's the charm, bro. We're no more dying to this room. Okay, I guess we're gonna practice it, because apparently I can't play the game, and I'm just gonna do this now. This is how it always goes, bro. This is why I say consistency is scary. I don't trust anything in this game, because I'll just randomly get good at, like, the hardest rooms in the chapter for no reason, and then just start dying to the thing immediately after it. And then it sucks, because, like... It's scary, because I know that the stuff that I'm consistent with is hard, which means that the consistency is probably not going to last forever. So, it feels like I'm being given a chance, and it also feels like I'm wasting it. But, the thing is, I'm not mad because it's a different death. Like, if I died to the exact same thing for that what would have been the third time, I would have been mad. But, the fact that I, like, made an effort to, like, change the outcome is why I'm not as upset. Because, like, at least I died to something new. I died by trying to prevent the other thing that kept killing me, so... It's fine. Like, an effort was made. It's not like I just, like, slammed into the same wall again. What do I do about that? Because that cycle happens sometimes. And then it's just, like, right in the middle of the thing. And I don't think I'm good enough to just, like, squeeze in between it and, like, the spike wall. I just have to wait and just hope it moves out of the way in time like I did there. Why am I going... Dude, I keep doing that. You go down again. I keep thinking I have both keys, but I do that room first because I find it harder. Like, I would do the key, but it just takes too much extra time. That I'd rather do the hard room as early as possible, in which I have to get that key to open up that area, and then that's the shortest route to that room, which I find the hardest. And then this just comes after, because it's more consistent, so it's basically like a little break after I get that key. Alright, this room. Like, it's really not that bad. I'm gonna practice it. I'm gonna do it a couple times. Down, grab, start holding up. Like, it's not that bad. I think my trick is I gotta start holding up, like... Okay, not in the middle. That was too early. That's good to know. Like, a little bit past... No, but that was still scary early. I think I want to do it as soon as, like, Madeline is... Yeah, that seems to work. As soon as Madeline passes the left side of that structure. That seems to be consistent. That was a little early. It's just scary because it's, like, too tight. I don't know. I can't do it. Now. But like that, what happens if I'm that low on the block? That's the other thing that affects it, is I have to get like a good grab. Whatever. I think that visual cue is good enough that I can just go for it, but I am gonna finish this run out, because I haven't actually done a full run to the end yet. Because, yeah, there's also this room. You're not exactly out yet. You gotta do this room before you get to the next checkpoint. Dude, no, no. None of that, dude. No foreshadowing, nothing, bro. We're not doing that. That's not one that's ever happening from the beginning. I'm gonna get there, and then that's a guaranteed attempt at the checkpoint. That is not... Wow. Oh, I almost did it again. Stop. This is... Oh, don't do that. Just please don't do that from the beginning. Alright. And then we're in here... And then it's easy. Once I get here, it's easy, because this is the stuff that I've practiced. Although it's hard, and it's inconsistent. I've practiced it a lot. I know what I'm doing here. I literally developed a route for that key area, like, 2 days ago. But I've been practicing these checkpoints since, like, before I even had 5A golden. Why'd I do that like that? Whatever, it's fine. My rule with this game is that anything is fine as long as I don't die. Like, that's not fine. Like, that's not the way I like to do that room, but, like, it would have been fine if I survived. But the fact that I died by doing it wrong, that's the problem. Other than that, I don't really care. Just get me to the end with the big yellow berry, and then all is well. That keeps happening. That's what I said earlier in the stream. It just, like, flies up instead of, like, charging into me and, like, breaking the wall. It just, like... Wow, don't do that. That would be really unfortunate if that were to happen from the beginning of the thing. Can you cooperate with me, please? No. Oh, classic chapter 5. Wow, I was like locked in there, bro. I died like 1 time in the last 2 checkpoints, I'm pretty sure. No, I messed it up. I knew, because I bounced off the wall. It's so oddly precise. I figured it out on my own terms, and I'm not even sure if anyone's ever done it before, but it's so weird, because it doesn't look that hard, and it really isn't, but at the same time it is. Because, like, basically you have to neutral up that wall, and then you have to be facing right while touching the wall. Because if you are any further over, or if you throw Weak Theo at the wall, it doesn't work. So the only way to get, like, the perfect distance for it to barely clip the edge of the heart is if you're right up against the wall, but facing to the right still. Which is oddly difficult. That was close. Alright. That was close everywhere. Like, every single cycle, I'm pretty sure. I was, like, right there. Oh yeah, I'm going left. I keep forgetting how to play the level for some reason. That's rather inconvenient. I don't know why, but... Alright, come on. 4th time's the charm, bro. Surely! I practiced it. I practiced the whole rest of the chapter. I got a visual cue. Surely I wouldn't mess this up a 4th time. Nice, okay. See, I like saying stuff like that, because then either I do the thing that I want to do and I look awesome, or I eat my own words and it's a good clip farm. Alright, mirror checkpoint, GG. First time here. I was hoping to get here before today, but it's fine. No, dude, I had it in the bag! Oh, it was all handed to me, and then I did that. Alright, whatever. We got to the mirror, so it's progress. I botched it instantly, but it's fine, because I did it. Oh, man, oh, that was such a good save until it wasn't, bro. Like, I had it all. I was in such a good spot there, and then I don't know. But hey, it's progress. It's a new best. It's another thing above the CC5 × 8 that hopefully will get pushed off. Actually, hopefully it won't, because it getting pushed off means more unique deaths past that room, which I don't really want. I kind of want to just fluke the entire thing, like, the next time I pass that. That would be nice. It's gotta happen at some point, right? Like, you do all these golden berries, there's gotta be at least one where I have some kind of fluke. There's no way I'm just gonna die at, like, the last room of everything forever. Room 12 out of 20. That's, like, more than halfway. It's kind of insane. Kind of nervous right now, still, from that run, I can't even lie. Oh, that was really close, but it's fine, because I survived. See? The exact thing I was saying earlier. It was close, and I did the room differently than usual, but I survived, therefore it's okay. I would do heart rate monitor, but it's probably dead, because I didn't plug it back in after the last time I used it. Alright, nice. Clean. We're clean. That was really close. Oh, dear God. Alright, back-to-back entries, dude. That's a really good sign. PB room. Wow, I almost met a very similar fate. No? Oh, that's gonna blow it up. No! Dude, why did I do it differently? Oh my god, dude. I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad. Really? Why? I'm such a chronic haver of this issue. Anytime I get far on anything, I just abandon all knowledge and brain cells and strategies. Because for some reason, any strategy that comes anywhere close to death is too scary and unreliable to do from the beginning. Yet, it's a hard chapter, and there are spikes and death everywhere. Therefore, everything is going to register in my brain as, like, scary and unreliable. Because you have to cut it close. That's just how it goes when you play stuff this hard. There is no, like, safe strategy to just avoid everything all the time. I knew I was dead before I was dead because the way that I got myself, like, backed into a corner, that there was only, like, 3 possible moves I could have made, and they all were just instant death. I passed this room first try, though. I'm proud of that, because this room's been really annoying lately. And then this is the last room of the checkpoint. So what I do here, and the strategy that I, for some reason, instantly abandoned, you just go right, hyperdash, and then upright, and then it sets you up to just knock this guy down, and then it explodes you, and then it does that for some reason. And then it explodes. Now, you get the point, though. I could have at least died to, like, the actually difficult trick instead of whatever that was, but I messed up, like, the transition into the room for some reason, because as we know, the hardest thing in Celeste are room transitions. It's a metaphor. It's all about transitioning. And it's not going to be easy. Alright, pretend this is from the beginning. Go. This is the one. Lock in. Just pretend we're here. And I didn't die to whatever I died to. Then what? Would I have one-deathed it? Or would I die to something else? That's not good. Stop! Can you throw Theo into the place where Theo needs to go? Hit the button. Oh! Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, past Seekers, no deaths yet. At least in this checkpoint. That's not how I do it. Why did I do it like that? You go down into the spring, then upright, then throw it, recollect yourself, and then... Not what that is, but I can react to that in time. I've had that happen enough in practice that I hope that if it happens from the beginning, I'll be able to react in time. Alright, and then cassette room. Yeah, we're good. Alright, 1 death. And the trick. And the... I'm so good, bro. I feel like I could actually do this, and that feels weird. Because this feels like kind of a jump. I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be an easier golden than this that I haven't done yet. I mean, I'm putting off 3A. 3A is probably easier. But I don't know. It's scary, and it's longer. Well, this is scary too, but at least it's not like an A-side where it's like 1 billion years long, and there's like 1 hard room per checkpoint, and then like the entire last checkpoint is like just incredibly chokeable. Oh, good job. No, I missed the last wall. I wanted to see if I could get out of there in a new fast. I think my fastest out of there is like 17 seconds or something. And I think that was like on pace to at least tie it if I didn't completely botch the wall balance at the end. Oh, nice dash cancel. Yeah, my keyboard is struggling a little bit, but it's fine. My entire setup kind of is. I was doing 8A Golden the other day, and I had 2 deaths past, like, I don't even know. I think there's, like, this one, like, well, one of them was early, so we'll just go from the checkpoint. There was one death I had past the last checkpoint by a couple rooms because I was in the middle of the room and then my monitor just went black. And I still don't know why this happens. I've tried figuring it out and I just can't. It's beyond my scope of knowledge. Because, like, I've looked at, like, all my cables are secure, the monitor's, like, relatively new, and, like, what else could even be causing it, honestly? Like, it's not like it's breaking down because it's old, and, like, it's plugged in firmly, and the HDMI is firm, like, everything, like... It hasn't happened in a little while after I, like, re-secured every plug for the 100th time, so... I'm just gonna pray that whatever it was, I fixed it, but... Why am I going this way? That's not how it's done. I like this song. I like most of the B-side remixes, honestly, even though some of them are, like, vastly different from the actual song. Most of them are, to be honest. They sound good, though, so it works. Especially Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is the best example, because it's, like, so different than the actual Chapter 4 song. But it's, like, so good. So it doesn't matter. No, I tried to be a self-aware human being, and then it caused my downfall. Man. I almost had that, too, because I saw that the cycle in the first one wasn't going to work, so then I just went back into the bubble, and then the second one disobeyed. 10 deaths to the room. But hey, look at that! 10 deaths and 5 passes. If you would have told me that when I was practicing this, I would not believe you. 5 passes. So what, 5 passes out of 10 deaths? So it's like 15 total attempts. So I have a 33% pass rate. That sounds about right. Nope, too late. I'm gonna look up the skip real quick, because during that attempt it occurred to me that there's a chance that the skip avoids doing that room, in which it would immediately be the most worthy investment of, like, my entire life. Chapter 5B, skip. How do I do it? Is there a way? It doesn't seem like there is a way. I'm I'm just gonna search up 5B Golden and just find someone who does the skip. And then we'll just hope that that'll lead me to it. No, but every video I click on, the people are playing this room that sucks, that I hate, that I can't do consistently. Is there any way to avoid doing this? No. Doesn't seem like it. I'm just gonna assume not, because I'm too lazy to continue looking into it. I want to play the game. So that's what we're gonna do. Where's my chat, bro? Anytime I hit a dry spell for entertainment, I can just blame chat, because there's nobody here, so what am I supposed to be talking about if I'm not getting any new messages? It's like how you be a streamer, the people tell you things and then you talk about them while doing dumb stuff for hours on end. But instead, I just do the dumb stuff, but, like, with no upside. Because, like, there's no people in my chat, and I'm not monetized. Like, I'm literally just doing this for the sake of doing it. There's no, like, actual gain from this. Wow! Hello. Nice dash, brother. Okay. Back here. No. Okay, another entry, we're good. Cut it close on, like, everything and everywhere always, but it's fine. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why, dude? Okay, it's fine. don't ditch the strat this time. Right, hyper, upright. Dude, can you be nice, please? Hello, can I get a good launch ever? Okay, thank you. Final checkpoint entry. Here we go. Why did that happen like that? That's a little close for comfort, don't you think? Why did that go there? Okay. Past Seekers. What? 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 Dude, oh, I thought I was gonna hit the skip first try. That would have been the cherry on top. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I just did that. Oh my god. What? 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 Dude. That was my third entry into the checkpoint. First entry into the last checkpoint. Hello? Well, it would be really funny if I flew. I hope I fluked the thing. Oh, you know, you're doing all these levels. You're bound to at least fluke one of the dude. Oh my god. You're bound to at least fluke one of them. Yeah? 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 Cool, there it is. There's the one. I found it. We did it. It happened. What? Dude, that feels so like... Oh my god, I did it. Dude, I actually like got lucky on something in a game for once. That is such a good feeling. Oh my god, 5B golden. Really? I did the same I do this a lot when I'm making stream thumbnails. I put stream 1 because I'm expecting there to be more. I put stream 1 with the implication that there would be a stream 2. I was not expecting to get the berry in under an hour. Okay, chapter 5 is done now. All of them. Dude, what? Did I actually just do that? Did I actually just do that? I can't believe it. Really? Really? Hold on. The screen's gonna be black. I'm tabbing out because I have to go send this news to everyone I've ever known. So this might take a bit. What? Dude, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I actually got lucky on anything ever. How is this possible? I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. This does not happen. This is not a me thing. This is not the way. Like, this is just not what happens to me. 194 berries. 8 left. I can't believe I actually just locked in and did it, bro. I was really hoping it was gonna happen. Like, as soon as I passed... Because, like, I don't know why, but I've been doing really good at that last checkpoint lately. I've been really confident in it, even though every time I get confident in something that I'm consistent at, it does not go my way. I was there, and I got past the seeker rooms, because there's those last 3 that there's no seekers in, and I got there, I was like, just please don't choke. Like, it was just a don't choke challenge. There's not really that much difficulty past there, but I just wanted it to happen so bad, and it did. And it doesn't usually do that, so that's nice. Dude, I don't even know. I don't even know. Like, I just do not even know. What do you even say to that? Like, as a person in my situation, with my luck, what is there to even say in response to that? I cannot believe that I just did that. What, dude? What? That doesn't happen. That's not how... Wait, did this really happen? Are we sure? I'm gonna, like... hold on. I gotta rewatch the stream back. Because I need to make sure that this is a real thing that happened. Like, I just need to... I need to be 100% sure that I actually just did that. Like, I need to watch it again. Because I don't trust it. Are we sure? Are we sure it's real?
What?
Dude, you could tell I was so nervous, dude. I just didn't want to mess it up. I wanted it to happen so bad. And it did, dude. It did. It happened.
What? 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 Dude,
That's such a good reaction, too. Oh my god. That's insane. Okay. I guess the next logical step is to go back and start practicing 3A again. But I don't know if I can do that today. I think I've kind of used up all my luck for about the rest of my life. But we'll go try, I guess. We can go mess with 3A a little bit, because I do have in 9 deaths, as you saw in there. I'll just practice everything and see if I feel like it, because I have already been live for an hour, which isn't that long for, like, a live stream, but I don't ever do, like, super long sessions of this game, so it feels pretty long to me. But yeah, we'll do some practice, we'll see how I feel, and then maybe do attempts on this. I'm not expecting to get it today, but if I do some attempts on it today and then go live with it the next time I stream this game, then I will probably get it by then. But, you know, I just don't know what to put for the thumbnail, that's the problem, because, like, like I said, I keep putting Stream 1 in all these, like, insanely hard challenges that I do across all games. Just because I'm expecting there to be a Stream 2. But then if there isn't, then what? It doesn't feel worth the gamble of not putting... Because what would I put? Just Stream? Like, am I just writing Stream with no number? Because then, first of all, I'm gambling that I'm gonna do it in one stream, because there's a chance that I don't. Like, I could practice this a bunch today and not get it today, and then stream it again, and then still not get it that next stream. And then I just have to, use the same thumbnail twice? Because, like, I could do that. It just feels lazy. I like having the stream number. It shows that I, like, took an extra 5 minutes out of my day before going live to, like, track how many times I've attempted this. I can't believe I just fluked that, though. That's insane. Like, oh my god, that doesn't happen to me. Really? I got my turn in the spotlight, finally, bro. That's just not me. I'm gonna be talking about this until the end of time. Like, it's gonna be, like, a year from now, and I'm gonna be doing Farewell Golden, and I'm gonna be like, dude, remember the time that I played 5B and I just fluked the last checkpoint? I'm gonna be raving about this forever. This is gonna, like, go on my resume. Like, this is, like... Because I'm pretty sure I can say safely that that's my hardest Golden at this point. Because most of the A-sides I've done, there's not really any difficulty until the very end. And especially the ones I've done, which are 1, 2, 4, and 8, which are, like, the easiest ones in my opinion. 8 and 4 are a little bit weird near the end, but 1 and 2 are, like, newcomer level. And then C-sides, I've done every Golden, actually, but those ones are also just condensed difficulty, which is, like, my exact skill set. You can just, like, grind away attempts forever, and so you don't really, like, notice anything that you're dying to. And then, other than that, it's just the B-sides, which I now have 1, 2, 4, 5. So, halfway there! Definitely not the easier half at all. I think the rest of the A-sides have to come next at this point, though. Because now that I just said that out loud, I'm just now realizing that the only Goldens I have left for B-sides are 3, 6, 7, and 8, which is literally, like, infamously the top 4 hardest Goldens other than Farewell Golden by, like, a large margin. So, after this, I'll probably do, like, 6A, I guess. Like, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't have choice anymore, because I did them all already. There's no choices. I've done all of them. Like, there's nothing to pick from anymore. Because other than Farewell, there's 7 left. 4 of them are the impossible B-sides. 1 of them is the one that I'm practicing for right now, which leaves 2. There are 2 chapters left that I didn't mention yet, which are just 6A and 7A. And they're both terrifying, because 1 has a boss fight, and 1 is, like, the longest chapter in the entire game. Other than Farewell. God, I love how, like, insane Farewell is in every regard. That everything that I say about all of these Golden Berries, I have to preface it with other than Farewell. Like, everything I say about everything is just, oh yeah, this is the hardest and the longest and the most whatever, other than Farewell. The final boss of video games, perhaps. Man. 200 feels like it's on the horizon, which is kind of crazy that it's, like, even close. Because I was stuck for a while. There was this weird era where, like, I had... Not even every C-side, actually. I had every C except... It's connected. That's not good. Hello? It seems to have been reconnected. I don't know. OBS is telling me I'm disconnected. I did see a buffer back there somewhere. But I think we're... Oh, yeah. Reconnection successful. Thanks. Where is... Yeah, I was gonna go find a screenshot from when I got 1B Golden. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't have a screenshot, but I have a clip. So what? This was my 184th, right? 186th? What did I miss? I missed Wing Golden. That's one here. I'm thinking this through now. I gotta go through it mentally. So, if that was for 186, that means that I had 10 berries before that. The Moonberry doesn't count, does it? Like the moon, there's 175 red berries, and then the Moonberry is 176th, I think. So for those 10, there was Moonberry, Winged Golden, and then... Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, those were the two I missed. The Moonberry and the Winged Golden, and then 1A, 2A, and then 6C. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But I was stuck at 185 for... I honestly should have remembered that number, because now that I'm saying it, I remember being stuck at that number for so long. Because I was trying to do 1B, and it was, like, really hard at the time. I couldn't get it. And then I practiced 2B a little bit. I was too scared of 3C and 6C, because cycles are scary, and 6C is just awkward. And it has that, like... invisible checkpoint that makes it feel like it's 4 rooms long when it's actually only 3, because they're all only 3. So, I was just stuck where, like, I had so many options, especially compared to what I have now, but, like, none of them were options. Like, none of them were things that I felt ready for, like, physically or mentally. And, which is kind of crazy, because now that I'm streaming this, I think the mentality boost I got from streaming is the only reason I was able to fluke Chapter 5B the way that I just did. Because, like, I was just actively talking the whole time. Like, I was still getting nervous, but, like, I wasn't, like, zoned in on it with all my might, like, my entire life depended on it, so, like, anytime I died, it wasn't, like, incredibly jarring. So I was kind of just able to, like, not care. It's also just because I didn't expect it, because usually I'm, like, hoping to some degree that I'm gonna fluke it, like, anytime anything like that happens, but in that case, I was just, like, hoping, but not seriously. Like, it was in the back of my mind. It wasn't, like, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to actually happen, despite how much I wanted it to happen, and how much I don't really struggle with the stuff beyond that point. It felt like it was just within my reach, so I figured if I just didn't focus on it too hard, then it could happen. Nope, don't do that. Okay. New thing learned. You can't fall there. Dude, this area is so awkward. Can I just, like, hyper there? Okay, I'm gonna do that every time from now on. And then upright. And then you land, and then fall down. No, not on the... Dude, stop. I'm inventing new deaths, bro. Oh, what? Wait, I landed on something there. I wouldn't have even needed to, like... Okay. I don't want to go practice that yet, because it's kind of hard to go back up into there. Yeah, why am I rushing this? My method here is you just... do that. And then this room... Is there like a wall bounce hitbox here or something? Because some of these spikes you can just like negotiate a little bit and then it just kind of lets you through, but like there just has to be a better way to do this room. There's no way that I have to go all the way around there. But I mean, I guess I do. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's any better way out. What, can I at least, like, skip, like, that one? No, I can't. There's no method here. I'm sure I've already tried all these things 100 times anyway, and I'm just doing it again, because I want a way out of this chapter. It's 3A. I put it off for so long. Like, I did 1, 2, 4, 5A, and I'm scared of the last 3, because... across all sides, they're like notoriously harder than the others, but I find it weird how this game is balanced, that like based on, like, your, like, relative skill level, like, anything that you could ever be doing, like, relative to Chapter 1 and 2, it's pretty easy, and you can do it with just, like, a little bit of practice. And then relative to 3, 4, and 5, you're definitely, like, stepping it up a bit, but it's not that bad, but, like, you can do it, like, if you're just, like, dedicated enough. And then 6, 7, and 8 are just, like, ultimate impossible challenge that you will never overcome. Unless you're, like, one of those guys that just flukes it, because I've heard stories of a handful of people fluking 7B, which is, like, the hardest one, apparently. I wish I had all these mods installed when I started doing attempts on stuff, because it would have been nice to have those statistics for, like, back then. Because I did have, like, the Everest mod loader at the time, but the only things that I had on it were, like, the D-sides and, like, I don't even know, that might have been it. I might have literally just installed the D-sides and nothing else, because I figured they'd make good content. And then I sat through 3 of them and got to the 4th one and was like, you know, I don't want to play a chapter where I can't see anything. And then I gave up. This is PB room, though, and I'm oddly consistent with it, so maybe I'll get there from the beginning and just, like, lock in and do it. That would be nice. There's no new messages, bro. Like, oh, okay. Sure, let's cheat death a little bit. Yeah, I see one new message retracted. I don't see anything other than that. So, just another Celeste stream of me, myself, and I. That's all I ever do anyway. Just talk to myself. It's just sometimes I choose to broadcast it to the rest of the world. And by rest of the world, I mean the 3 people that see the places that I post my streams. Because there are some places where I'll just take the link and I'll just be like, yo, I'm live. That's part of what I'm doing behind the scenes when I have that stream starting soon screen on. I'm just sending it out to people who might be interested. Sometimes it works. Sometimes people are doing other stuff, but it is what it is. Whatever, I don't feel like finishing this. I'm just gonna go from the beginning, because it's not like anything's actually gonna happen anyway. I've used it, like, I'm done. I win. That's all I got. You know, that 5B fluke. That's the end of me. Like, I've reached my limit on what I can do in this game. But I'll do a couple attempts on this and then probably end, because I don't know. I don't really have anything to do. I don't have any reason to end, but I don't know. I just don't want to keep playing this, and I don't want to switch games because I feel like that's weird. And by weird, I mean the stream thumbnail is already misleading because I switched to 3A, and now on top of that, I don't want to be a whole different game. Like, not that I would ever do stream highlights for this, because I don't know if I would, but, like, if someone's, like, rewatching through all the streams or something, and it's like, oh, this is the one with 5B Golden, but it's also the one where I do 3A Golden, and it's the one where I beat, like, Sakup in Hell or something. Like, I don't need to beat, like, a billion different things in different games and then make it all confusing. I'm moving way too fast for someone that has a golden berry. I don't know why. I just, like, ran through that room as if I was, like, low-deathing it. current run PB. I'm glad it says that. That's so dumb. Because it's not PB. It's not even close. My PB is like... I said it already. It's that one room that the demo dash thing skips. I don't know how else to describe it because I don't remember. It's like pretty much right before the last checkpoint, I think. But it is a decently hard room, so I wasn't too upset about dying to it. Alright, nice first checkpoint. All that waiting just to almost die, but to be fair, every successful attempt at that room looks like an almost death anyway. It's like I was saying... Hello, everyone. No, it's not. No. I'm doing these in the wrong order then, aren't I? Because there's no way that that's 30 out of 46. Well, I do that one first because I find it the hardest. I don't know what order the mod wants me to do them in. Because there was one room in 5B that it was just marking as a hyphen, because I guess that, like, the key skip makes you not have to do that. But... it was close. But yeah, I guess whatever skip is in 5B makes you avoid the one room, because it just wasn't even counting it. Like on this like tracker. This it counts because obviously that's the only way you can go, but the split paths, I guess. That has to be the last one that it expects you to do then, right? Because there's no way that like one of the like button areas, I guess I'll call them, combined with these other checkpoints is only 16 rooms. Like the last two checkpoints has to be the 16 rooms, right? And then the like the other two would come before that. Well, that's kind of annoying then, because it's gonna, like, I'm gonna get like a PB and it's not gonna call it a PB, because first of all, the first one I didn't have the mod, so it didn't save anyway. And then on top of that, like, I could die to like the third thing having done 2 out of the 3, and then it won't count it as a PB because it's not as far into like whatever map the mod is using, because like I'm not doing it in the order that the map wants me to do it. I mean, I'll know for sure if I get back there, because I'll actually pay attention to what it says this time. Yeah, this is room 11 because you can get here without the key, but like imagine if I died here after having done the key. That's not room 11 now, is it? And then, yeah, it jumps up to 17. But there's not a better way to justify that case because it's the same room. So, obviously, it's gonna be a little, it's a little weird with that. Like, it's not like getting the key changes what room you have to go to. Alright, let's look. So this is room 17. So what, I'm gonna go in there and it's gonna say, like, room 28 or something? 27? Okay, yeah, so... it's definitely skipping at least one, but probably both, because I find it hard to believe that only one checkpoint is gonna be 10 rooms long. Because these are short. That's kind of their whole gig. Oh, guys, PB. Guys, PB, would you look at that, guys, PB. Guys. New personal best. New peanut butter, everyone. I can't believe it. So now, basically, if I die past here, other than the next checkpoint, which is like an hour away from this point, it's not going to register it as a new PB, even though it is, because obviously I survived that area, which isn't something I've done before. Alright, next one I like to do is the bottom one. This is room 7. Okay, that makes sense that it expects you to do this one first, just because it's, like, the closest to where the player is at that point, I'm pretty sure. That's a sensible move to go here first. Alright, 2 out of 3. My strategy almost failed me, and I almost executed it wrong, but neither happened, so we're good. No! What? Dude, Don't even worry about it. Don't you even worry about it. Everything is gonna be fine. Everything is fine. Why would I ever die? I don't even know what you're talking about. See, look, I'm still alive. Golden berry and all. We got the key. We're in the next checkpoint. It's not even... There's nothing to even worry about. Like, why would you even get scared, bro? Like, I definitely wouldn't yelp like a small child over whatever that was. Why did it jump that way? Dude, my Z key is tweaking a little bit. It's kind of scary. I hope nothing happens. That was close. Alright, this is actual PB room this time. Like, this is the real one. Alright, that was incredibly sketchy, but we're through. New PB, I guess. Like, actual PB this time. Last checkpoint. Mentally unstable hotel owner. Mentally unstable clone of me. Just be patient. Move carefully. There's no time limit. Take it slow and it'll be fine. scary. Why'd I go that way? Just take it slow. Calm down. Just inch my way forward. Okay, we're good. That was really close. It's fine. Take your time. Take your time. Oh my god, there's no way! There's actually no way! There's actually no way! Another fluked golden? Hello? What? This is the best Celeste I've ever played in my entire life. This is the best I've ever... Beyond Celeste, every video game. Every video game. Every video game I've ever played, this is the best I've ever performed at anything. I just got 2 goldens in one stream! What? 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 I can't... Dude... What? Dude. Dude, I'm locked in like never before. I'm never doing anything with this game ever again until I'm streaming. Like, I am streaming everything I do in this game from now on. I have been stuck with those goldens mentally for weeks. Weeks of practice on both of those. I couldn't do them for the life of me. Couldn't get good low death runs, couldn't get far golden attempts, would just die to stupid stuff, and then when I get mad, and then I would give up. I've not gotten mad once this stream. I've gotten everything handed to me this stream. I have performed the best I've ever performed at anything in my entire life. I keep saying I'm speechless, but you can tell I actually am this time, dude. There's nothing left up there to, like... My brain has nothing left to, like... I don't even know, dude. I don't... Dude, I need to drink water. I'm nervous, bro. I get really nervous when I get far into stuff, like, regardless of what it is. It doesn't even have to be a game. Just anytime I'm far into anything where a mistake would set me back rather far, then I get super nervous. I get the adrenaline rush, which I think it helps me focus in some cases, but also just feels really good. So it makes it fun to do stuff like this. That's why I keep pushing myself. It's at least a part of why I push myself for things like this. But, like... I was taking it so slow. I was so patient there. I was not gonna let myself fumble. Like, something about, like, streaming and, like, the atmosphere of, like, talking a bunch. Because when I'm alone, or, like, if I'm, like, in a call or something, I don't talk. Like, I just get far and I just be quiet. But I think that talking while I'm far helps a lot with managing the nerves. So it's less, like, nervousness and, like, shakiness and, like, messing up nerves. And more, like, the good adrenaline that, like, makes me focus and makes me get it done. Because, like, I was sitting there, I was nervous, and I was actively calming down. Like, I've never had that happen. Anytime I get nervous at the end of something, I don't start calming down until, like, 10 minutes after I'm done the attempt of whatever, and I'm done, like, reacting to it, whether it's good or bad. Like, I freak out a bunch, and then obviously that's not going to help my heart rate go down. But, like, man... I was actively calm. Like, I was sitting there, I was taking it, like, one jump at, like, in between every single jump, I would let him attack, instead of doing any of the strategies I practiced before. The only room that I did the way that I did in practice was the one with all the dash crystals in a row, just because it's inconsistent if I do it any other way. That's why I started doing it that way. But everything else, I just abandoned all plans. I was like, okay, if you are unsure, just do not move. Because this is one of the few levels, because it's not like 5B where there's all the seekers everywhere and you can't just sit still. I could sit still for as long as I wanted. As long as I jumped and dashed out of the way of the boss every now and then, I could literally take as long as I could have been there for an hour if that was what I needed. And I don't know. I guess I did it just right. Like, dude. I don't know. I really don't. What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. I don't know what comes next. Looking at this lineup of Goldens that I've yet to get, they're all, like, really hard from here on out. I have the 2 hardest A-sides, for obvious reasons, and then the 4 hardest B. So, like, I've done everything easy, I've done it. Like... way back when, like, the 185 era that I was talking about, when I was going for 1B still, 1B was just, like, the easiest pick, because it was Chapter 1, obviously, but, like, there was a bunch of stuff to do, and I didn't want to do it. Now we're here. All the stuff that I didn't want to do is my only, like, set of options at this point. I've narrowed it down to the hardest challenges and to my biggest fears, and... there is no way to avoid it now. The next golden that I get is going to be, like, the hardest that I do, or one of the hardest that I've done up to this point. And then that trend will never stop. There's no golden left that I could do that would be super easy. Because I'm expecting 6A and 7A to be really hard, and then all the other B-sides are infinitely a new hardest. Because, like, I don't know, 4B was technically the hardest one I've done. I think 5B is maybe harder. It's hard to judge since I fluked so much of it. But, oh yeah, that checkpoint, there's nothing that can kill you, so we don't have to practice that. I'm gonna just start practicing for this, because I don't know what else to do. Well, here, before I practice, let's see my actual low death. Because I did a speed run a while ago, and I think I did it in less than 35. It's gonna be, like, all the way at the bottom, though, probably. Where is it? I have a lot of... this one. This is the one. I know that this is the one because I'm at Farewell in 1 hour and 10. I would never be able to do that otherwise. So, what are these low deaths? 22. God, it's so weird looking at the notebook with nothing unlocked. Like, it feels like it's, like, cut off. Like, it feels like an error has happened. It doesn't feel like it's ever supposed to look like this without everything else, like, open. But yeah, I beat, the entire main game, other than Farewell, in exactly 100 deaths in an hour and 10 minutes. Past Summit, I think I finished in, like, 56. So there's that. But yeah, 22 is my actual death record for Chapter 6. There you go. 22. I could probably run back through this and get it in 22 again, but I don't feel like it. I gotta practice. I don't think I'm gonna actually do any, like, attempts at this today anyway. Like, I think that today is just gonna be a practice day, where I just learn the checkpoint and then I end, because, like, I have energy and I have motivation and I'm playing really well, but I got 2 Goldens and I've been live for, like, I don't know, probably like 2 hours at this point. I gotta cut myself off at some point, even if I am, like, playing really well, and, like, at the moment I don't see a reason to stop, but then 3 hours from now, when I'm still doing 6A Golden attempts, like, it's not gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna cut myself off. I'm not gonna attempt this one from the beginning at all. Like, once I give up on practice, then that's my limit. And then I'll probably go live with this, like, when I start actually going for it, whenever that may be. I don't know when that'll be, but... This is another one of those things I just have to take my time, because I can't really sit still, but, like, I can do that. Same as the boss fight. I can just sit still, and then as soon as any projectile comes my way, I just avoid it, and then just continue sitting still. Like, look at this. Bam. I'm out of the way now. 4, 5. Okay, that's good to know. She does 5 attacks there and then pauses for a bit. So I can use that as my opportunity to attack. Did I start from the wrong checkpoint? Because I thought there was a checkpoint somewhere in here where, like, the blocks, like, get, like, highlighted and she starts, like, moving them up and down a bunch. Like, they get, like, actual, like, cycles rather than just, like, falling from the ceiling. I thought that was a thing that happened, and I thought there was a separate checkpoint for it, but maybe it's that same issue I had with 8, where there's a checkpoint in the B-side for a similar change in difficulty, but it's not in the A-side, so there's a chance. That is my most common death in this room by far. I needed to know to just wait a second on that bumper. That was close. Oh yeah, this room, I forgot. The strat that I... oh my god. Sorry, I was just talking and then my nose decided that was the time that it was going to stop taking air in. So it became rather difficult to continue talking. What was I even going to say? Dude, I don't even remember what I was going to say. I got so distracted by that whole episode. Also, yeah, there is no checkpoint here, but it's like a pseudo-checkpoint, because it gets all serious. Cool, I really don't remember what I was gonna say. Like, my nose just decided that that was not a thing that I was allowed to do. It was like, no, this sentence is not happening. We're done. I don't know if there's any real practice I can do with this. It's just hoping that that doesn't happen from the beginning. Because I'm too lazy to get, like, a specifically carved out method for all these rooms. And I didn't do it with 3A, and it proved to work. So maybe it'll just work again. You know, maybe I'll just, like, brute force this boss fight, and it'll just all work out in my favor. This is also the last room of the entire thing. So... why'd I do that? I always hyper into that, but you can't. Yeah, that's the end. And then you collect the golden berry, like, somewhere in here, because you can't die past here. Like, yeah, once you get to this checkpoint, there's no spikes left. So, I'm probably not going to even finish this out. There's no point. Oh, I don't know, dude. This one's hard, because I might have to actually go into that boss fight and do everything, but I don't really feel like doing all that. I'm just gonna do, a low death real quick. I know I said I was too lazy to, but that doesn't, nope, no, we're not doing that. We're not, no. But yeah, I'm too lazy to do that, but I'm even more too lazy, that doesn't work. The point is, I'm not in the mood to really do this, but I'm not really in the mood to do Chapter 6 in general, but that basically leaves my only option as either 7A or one of the impossible ones. And I'm not sure I'm ready for 7A practice right about now, so... Alright, let's do this and not die instantly this time. Where am I going? Where am I? Dude. I don't feel like restarting again. Why did I just abandon that, bro? I knew that was the only way up, and then I was just like, no, let's not. I like these feather rooms because they're simple and I can understand them. Any feather room that's more difficult than that is too hard and I can't do it. I was never very good at the feather, and I don't really know why. Actually, no, I don't feel like it. I was gonna put the low death text back up, just because that's what I'm doing right now, but I don't feel like it. That's not the way. Not the way. And then I think this one you just stay in the middle. Yeah. Alright. See, I'm remembering how to play this a little bit. It's not something that I could say that I ever did before now. But I don't know. I've beaten 6A like 5 times probably. Ever, but like 3 of them were in the past like couple of weeks, so therefore I actually have a little bit better of an idea of what to do in some of these rooms. Why'd I go here? Isn't this the hard way? I swear there's like split paths here, and this one gives you like the bad entry to the other area. Well, that's a common room. I know that room happens no matter what you do. So maybe it's not? I don't know. I don't remember this chapter as well as I'm boasting to be. It's okay. But yeah, I swear that I used to take the bottom path just because it gives, like, a better entry in... Dude. Oh, I'm so bad at this area. I might need to run through this a couple times, like, regardless of, like, golden practice, just to, like, know what I'm doing, because I don't even know how to, like, get through this chapter. Yeah, but it drops you down here. This is the entry I was talking about. And then you can just literally, like, avoid it doing anything difficult ever. Unless you do what I just did. Yeah, you're supposed to go down, because then you can bounce off this. Can you do the heart thing with these? It doesn't look like... Oh, you can. Cool. So I'll probably just... If I'm here with the golden, maybe my strategy will just to camp out there until I hit the trick. Nope, that's not the way. I was expecting it to move, and it didn't. That's not how you... Dude, I'm so bad, bro. Lock in. I'm not focused anymore, because there's nothing on the line. There's no big yellow berry trailing me, so... Wait, watch this. No, I could have clutched it, and then I just held right for no reason. But yeah, it is very savable if you hit one of these last two. Unless that happens. What? And then, dude, the whole world teamed up against me there, bro. The thing respawned at, like, the perfect time to just launch me into the ceiling. That's not good. Dude, can I stop dying to this room? Okay, works with me. No. And then this part where... I feel like I could probably get here with a berry today if I tried. This is like halfway through-ish, I think. Yeah, 19 out of 41. And it's also just not really that difficult up to here, because you don't have to do the boss fight, so... Even the stuff that is difficult, it at least feels a little bit in your control. You can actually, like, develop strategies for stuff. Because it's not, like, some seemingly random element. Can I go in there? I don't know why I'm so tempted. Oh, oh! I didn't realize I was gonna have to move. Yeah, I am not interested in any skip that... Was that the whole room? Or did I hit a checkpoint somewhere on the way down? I have to have... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if there was a giant hole in the floor that just made you fall and do the entire room instantly... Man, I was not gonna be happy to find that out. And then this, you just hold left. Big evil Kevin. You jump there. Every single time I get to this room, I expect that to be a solid wall that stops the Kevin and then launches you. No, don't do it that way. Anytime I hit her, I just like start mashing my X button and just dash forward like as soon as possible. It's a pretty tried and true method to just do everything wrong works though, doesn't it? Maybe that's the only thing about this room or this whole area that's like consistent. It's just that like mashing forward just like is an insta win. That's not an insta win. That was the one time I didn't, because it's the one time where you can't, because you can't reach that gray block. Like, I'll try it just to see, just to like prove that, yeah, no, you can't. It's close, but you can't. So that's like the only thing where you're required to actually like land here and then like hide it out. And then why would you jump off the block that disappears when you jump off it? I dashed up though. Dude, this room is killing me. It's the one where I can't. Maybe my trick does work, because it's the one room where I can't do it, and it's just everything is killing me. Three, 4, 5. That's good to know, too, that pause after 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not... I'm just gonna do this room. I don't know, the way I've always done this room is just ignoring the projectiles, because it seems to be rather helpful. I say as I die to it for the 4th time in a row. The 5th time it did. Dude, why is the timing on these so bad? Like, it feels like no matter what I do, there's just one right there waiting for me every time. Oh yeah, this is the other one where you can't do the method. Unless I upright, could I do that? It looks like I can. If I, like, lock in, I could just, like, upright. No, I can't, because I forgot how to play the game that I've been playing for all these years. Nope. Rejected. Try again later, bro. That's not the way. Oh yeah, and then... No, that's not the one that I was thinking of, but the trick still works. So I guess that's another consistent thing that I can say safely, is just in rooms where you're falling, you just hold the opposite direction after you run into battle in. Nope, this is the other pause room. That's the other pause room. Oh wait, this is the one. You just hold opposite direction of wherever you get launched. And don't hit that spinner. And then welcome to another classic case of this represents another checkpoint in the B side, but not in the A side, even though there is a very significant change in both music and gameplay that would absolutely constitute a new checkpoint. What did I can't do. How did I ever do this in 22? I'm just gonna restart now that I'm above, honestly. I want to get a new low death record, and then I'm probably gonna call it, because I'm too tired to do any actual attempts with this. But a new low death would be nice. I should probably go set some new records on some of the B-sides, too, because I'm pretty sure, other than Chapter 3, I have like 100 deaths on every single B-side, which is not great. I like having the sum of all my lowest deaths on every chapter be as low as possible. That's why I was so hyped when I did Farewell in 61, because that shaved off like 300. It was a nice, big cut. So then that bumped me from like the 800s down to like the mid 500s. I think that math adds up. And then having done, because I already did really low death runs of 3A and 5B before I had them golden, so now That didn't really affect it as much. I think I only shaved off like 20 deaths with those two collectively. But there are now more deaths coming from the B-sides than there are from Farewell, and I think that that's a little bit ridiculous. And probably manageable, but you never know with the B-sides, because I've also practiced Farewell the most by far, considering how that's not the way. Good first death. Good way to die. But yeah, as I was saying, considering that I probably have like 8,500 deaths on Farewell, and all those other B-sides I have like maybe 1,000, in some cases not even. I don't understand why such an open world chapter with so many, like, split paths doesn't have any berries. Like, why did they do that? I mean, hey, it's an easy full clear, so I'll take that. I did get the full clear on this one, along with 1, 2, and 3. I might do a stream of that, actually. Not today, because I'm tired, but... I'm not even tired, I'm just, like, sick of this game. Even though it's enjoyable, and I'm playing really well, and it's not bad. Like, a game doesn't have to do anything wrong for me to get sick of it. It's just when I do anything for too long of a period of time, it doesn't work out very well. That's why I want to tap out before something goes horribly wrong. Because, like, I'm playing well, and my mindset's good, and, like, everything is perfect and utopia. So I'd prefer to not completely blow that up by overstaying my welcome. Alright, nice. My strat for there worked. What about this one? Can I get through this one without spending an hour on it? It's gonna open up, and wow, yep, because I got the God alignment where everything just works perfectly in your favor. That's why I did that. There was, like, 5% of what just happened involved any actual skill. It was just, like, the Red Sea parting. Dude, I dashed up though. That's so annoying. Because, like, in a low death run, having only 3 deaths up to this point versus 2 is quite different. Because, like, 1 death doesn't matter when it's, like, 100. It's just, like, just add 1 onto the pile. But, like, going from 2 to 3 is, like, I don't know. I want to be conserving as many deaths as I can for later. Because I know that I'm going to need them. I know I'm going to get to that boss fight and that nothing is going to go my way. So, I need to be ready for that to happen. Who knows, maybe I'll finish the chapter in 35 again, and that death is the one that prevented me. Like, if I didn't die there, I just made up a hypothetical situation and got mad at it, so then I decided to stop thinking about it. I'm dead to nothing that's ever in my control. Why, bro? No, why would you dash? Why would you dash? What was I expecting to happen, dude? Yeah, talk about finishing in 35. Talk about Dude, come on. I just doubled my death count at, like, the easiest room in the entire thing. That was so unnecessary. None of that was necessary. What caused it and my reaction to it and it happening at all, none of that needed to happen. I could have lived on well and good without that ever being a thing that happened on the screen. This seems to be the trick. As I keep doing it, it keeps working. Except for here. I like the laser because it takes so long to charge up that it basically is just like a free chance to, like, attack. But then, yeah, the ball comes after that, and the ball is scary. The ball is the evil one, because it's, like, harder to react to. And also, I'm not waiting out for that 5 anymore. It's good to know that if I were to wait on it, it would take 5 hits, but I don't think I'm actually going to opt for that, just because it's more consistent if I just rush the room. That's the problem here, is that, like, 3A I only got through because of having patience, and 6A, it's like the only way to ever do anything consistently or succeed at anything is to go as fast as possible with no exceptions. Like, the only time I've ever actually found anything consistent in this chapter is that, like, dashing trick, which literally just involves mashing the dash button and just hoping that you move over as soon as physically possible. It's not even, like, a skilled thing. It's just, like, hope, and it just works more often than it doesn't. Therefore, I'm going to rely on it for everything. This is a weird chapter, though. I don't know how to feel about it, but they kind of all have things that make them weird if you think about it. Like, every chapter has some gimmick that makes them vastly different. That's kind of the point of the game, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's the weight room. I remembered to sit and do nothing so that the laser could go and that I wouldn't be instantly vaporized. And yet I'm still dead because I didn't get my dash back, because this game just loves me so much that I've had that happen so many times. I don't know why it's even a thing that's possible. Like, if you jump on, like, the first frame after touching the ground, then you don't get your dash back. And it's really annoying. And why does it happen? That's the whole point of the game, is you dash, and then you don't have a dash, and then you touch the ground to get it back, and then you can dash again. That's, like, how it goes. That's, like, the bottom line. But I don't know. Oh, this is the next area, the thing I was saying earlier about a checkpoint, but I don't remember everything I said, because I did say a lot of words back then. That's not... Dude, I make that mistake every single time, bro. Can I not? Can I not? Dude, why am I just walking right into the bear trap, bro? Like, it's right in front of my face, and I just keep letting it kill me, bro. I need to lock in. I'm not locked in. Taking my time here, huh? That was a patient room. That was the opposite of everything else I've said about this chapter. I was just, like, one baby step at a time. Maybe that is the way. Maybe all this, like, random button mashing isn't actually consistent. I'm just getting, like, absurd Powerball luck, and it's not an actual thing that, like, makes sense or works at all. Oh, this is the end. Cool. No, you wouldn't just get a bad bounce off of the RNG mechanic that is definitely completely out of your control. Like, why, bro? I hate bumpers. I hate bumpers and magma blocks. I hate Chapter 8. I don't hate Chapter 8, honestly. I hate the mechanics that it uses because none of them feel like I have any control over where my character goes. But as a chapter, I don't actually hate it. I think it's kind of fun. That's why I did 8A Golden before 3A. Because I don't like 3A, and 3A is also harder, probably, even though I fluked the entire thing second attempt of the day. Alright, so that was that. That was a good finish. That was 14 deaths. Alright, nice. Cut down my best by quite a bit, and most of them were pretty stupid avoidable deaths, too. Yeah, it's a little more than 14. Alright. What do we got here? 500. Hey guys, 500. I'll probably do a low death of something else at some point. Not right now, because I'm going to hop off for now, but next time I go live with this game, I'll probably be a sub 500 player. So that's cool. I got confused. Oh, reconnection? Okay, it's disconnect. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just end anyway, bro. I don't care that I'm disconnecting. Alright. I don't usually raid people. I don't feel like looking for someone. You know, fine, I'll check. I will do one quick search on YouTube. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna search Celeste. Then we're gonna go to live. What? None of this has anything to do with the game. It's just a bunch of AI generated videos, bro. Man, what has happened to the internet, dude? What are we doing? Whatever. It's not like I have, like, any viewers anyway, so whatever. Bye.